Hello guys, how are you today on this Monday? Man, I don't even know what day it is anymore. However, I can tell that here in Delft Haven it is a cold, blistery winter night and it's snowing. So there's the thing. I have a little bit more harvesting to do over here. We got some quest harvesting to do as well, but I gotta go over and check on the animals because I haven't harvested them since I've been in today, and I'm sure it's getting pretty crowded and thick over there. So now I found out more about the whole canal thing here, and it doesn't work quite the way I thought it did. It works that way, but there's more. And it's the more that is kind of, I'm going to be honest, kind of giving me a wee bit of a headache. Let me finish this row and I'll open the map and show you what I'm talking about. Because it's, it's a bit of a dang. So what I need to do, remember I said I'm hoping to run the river from this corner along here somewhere. And then... Okay, let's see. We're going to use this line. Say that line right there is the river up here. Can you see the mouse up top between 11 and 12 there, the two way shines? Say that's our river. What we would do is have a wide canal beside it, and off that wide canal, like north to south in this particular case, there would be a bunch of more narrow canals that lead into the wide one. And then in that strip of land between is where we would put the windmills, because the smaller canals in the fields are going to drain into the big one, and the big one is going to get pumped into the river that will then flow out to sea. So that seems simple enough. However, what I found out is that this wide one would actually go right around the entire field. So there's a thing. So if I have the fence, if I have the river running along here somewhere, and I figured it's somewhat of an angle, but I'm going to need, a wide canal. Well, I suppose we could do it that way, but it would have to run up there and then down here and then down here into some sort of big triangle with smaller canals between it. And then if the river is more, horizontal here, well, then we'd have a big rectangle of water, and then the smaller ones inside it. There would be the same sort of thing over here somewhere on this side, on the north side of the river. We'd have, maybe a rectangle that's, longer the north and south way, and then that would have the canals running in. And I want the big house and garden area over here, up here around the 11. The 11 is probably pretty close to the center of that. Our market area will be over here. And I wanted the staff area down here someplace. So, yeah, so now I have to not just put in a river and one big canal and some little lines. I've got to box the whole thing in, and that I hadn't known about or anticipated having to do. So it feels like that's changing some things. It really is. It really does feel like it's changing some things for me in my head here, in my old weary noggin. Weary noggins. There's a lot of them going around this year, isn't it? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So, yeah, so I really got to get a life, so I have something to talk to you guys about. So with the game here, at any rate, oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just going to do some harvesting. I haven't done anything in my houses yet today. I've done a little bit of planting. I did the planting for the quest there, and I did harvest some flowers, so that's a good thing. I have also been looking up what animals have originated or are native to the Netherlands, and this particular cow, this chicken, that horse, that pig, and that sheep are. I don't know if there are others. There may be. If you know of an animal in this game that has originated in the Netherlands, then please feel free to let me know that. Drop me a note in the chat here or in the comments below and let me know what that is. I have looked up some of them. I haven't looked up everything. I haven't looked up every animal in the game, but I feel like I'm probably going to do that because I was going to have more of those. I would just have more of those animals than the others, just because, you know, this is Delfthaven, right? It's very flat. It's going to have canals. It's got that, you know, I'm in the Netherlands kind of feel to it. I hope. I have been told that my housing choices were all wrong, but having said that there aren't really any right ones either. You know, I was thinking this is, you know, a long time family estate, something that's been in the family for a long time. So I had picked the castle, correct, right? And excuse me. And for the staff house, I ended up going with the modern house. Now let's just have a look here real quick. When you look at the houses available and possible, I was told that something closer to this might have even been a better choice for the main house or even the staff house. I was told that, you know, in terms of for the main house for the main family, the modern cottage or this would probably have been a better choice based on, you know, historical architecture or something that would be built, you know, more modern today. Yeah, there's a thing. Yeah, so, you know, this one, even though there's the pool and the patio there, you know, get the big garage out front, it really doesn't feel like the right thing. And this one just seems too posh and out there for, you know, to be sitting beside, you know, the castle. Although I could get rid of the castle for that. I could trade these two off, and I'm sort of thinking about that. But I'll tell you what, if you happen to be from the Netherlands, please weigh in with your opinion on that, because I know it's just a game. I know our item limits are very small in this game. We don't have a lot of stuff available, and you do what you can do. But I want to do, you know, the best I can for the, you know, for what I'm trying to build, right? You realize it's not going to be even close to perfect or even kind of okay. It's just going to be what it is. But, you know, I want to put some effort in. So if you know about the kind of architecture or something in terms of this game, if there's something that you think would be better, I'd love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Absolutely. So, yeah. Right now, I'm not going to make any I'm sorry, particular changes to the housing choices I have made. Probably not right away. Okay, I might change it, but I'm not going to be doing it anytime soon. That's for certain. I will definitely, you know, I did look up some, you know, castles from the Netherlands, and that sort of cone-shaped top that well, we can't see it in this, but you could, you know, the little cone tops there, those seem to be quite common and popular. This isn't, you know, I know this. You don't look at that castle and immediately think, oh, that must be the Netherlands. And the fact that I've made it an ancestral home was something that was brought up. This was talking to people from the Netherlands, because apparently the castles there are just, people don't live in them. They're just museums. I think there's only a small number, I don't know, 10 or something, of the old castles in the country that have families in them. It might be less. It was very, very little. It was a very small number of people, actually. Where, you know, I'm used to thinking of more of castles from the British point of view, because that's where I've spent most time. And there, it's very much a case of, you know, there's castles that have been in families for centuries, many centuries, and the you know, people are still living in them. Even if the original family's not there, they've just been sold to someone else who is living in them, you know. Or some of them were made into schools, or they were made into hospitals during the last war, the big war, and they've gone back to being homes. You know, they haven't reached the we are just a museum status. So I guess it's different there, and there are lots of historical reasons for it. The whole nobility thing different reasons throughout history that, you know, it didn't, I don't know, take off like it did on Great Britain, on that island. So it's yeah, there were different forces, different factors at play, and that, you know, while they you know, had a king and that sort of thing, the power base was always very different there, because the merchants and, you know, textiles and things like that were, you know, money brings a lot of power of its own. And if you have a noble class that isn't making as much money as you know, you don't have the same incentive to pay any attention, right? It just, it's like, yeah, dude, whatever. Oh, seeing 110 peppercorns in that's pretty good. Black ones too, because I got a whole bunch of those planted. That is a wonderful thing. I'm going to be doing double duty once I harvest those. Am I ever glad I didn't harvest them right away? Let's sit here and chat with you first, and now I'm going to be doing getting 2 quests done when I harvest that batch. So awesome sauce right there. Green peppers. I wonder if I can plant green peppers. Now what I should be planting at the moment, of course, is a whole bunch of more turmeric. So, but most of the spring is over. And you know what? I'm going to miss the spring. It happens. Whatever. Now, I'm at the point where I'm leveling, you know, I need diamonds for leveling the warehouse, and we know that that's a very long haul. Now that we know the actual numbers, your dismay, I felt so bad when I read some of the comments. It's like, no, please. It's, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to discourage you. I mean, it's about the journey, right? It's just about the journey. And you do get there. I've got a couple of warehouses leveled up. You do get there. You really will. It won't happen by the weekend. That's all. It's you know, any near weekend. But it does happen, and you will get there. And, you know, it's best if you just don't count and just go with it. Just move forward and get her done, right? Did I not? Oh, I did harvest the darn things already. Man, I didn't think I had. I'm too efficient. I've already harvested 2 full rows of those. Oh, that's irritating. I thought I was sneaking in here and being very, very efficient, and I lose. Oh, well. Darn. I didn't realize I'd already harvested it. So I just, you know, barely out of bed, and I'm already making mistakes today. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't know lately. There's too many things going on. I have to find a way to simplify my life, and I just don't even know what that means. Because, you know, I can't cut out, you know, family members who are ill, and you do have to do a certain minimum amount of housework. You know, you got to change your sheets on occasion, guys. I'm just saying. Ugh. Honestly, if it wasn't horrible for the environment, and if I ever had the time, I change my sheets every day. Man, I can't even tell you how I love get clean sheets. It's just one of life's finer little moments of bliss. Especially if they've been outside drying. Oh, that smell is just... Okay, the perfect smell for laundry. This is I know this. This is for me, and this is actually something I've been very aware of since before my daughter was born. I was quite young. I was a teenager when I discovered this like magic combo for me. And every time I've tried it throughout my entire life, I have found out that it still holds true. You wash your clothes. I feel like a commercial here. You wash your clothes in Tide. The old original, nothing special stuff. Just that old-fashioned smell. You rinse them in Downy, and then you hang them outside on a summer day. Okay? And if there's a bit of a breeze and it's blowing them around, which makes them all softer anyway, right? And oh, that particular smell is the finest thing in life. I can't even tell you how much I love that. And there is no other detergent. I never use fabric softener, so that's one down. But There's just no other combo like it. It's epic. It is freaking epic. I gotta tell you, it's really nice. And I know this to be true. Oh, it's so good. Shoot! Again with the... I don't know how I'm gonna... I wanted to record for the rest of the day. And... damn. And I have to stream this afternoon. I ended up canceling yesterday's stream. I just couldn't. I just didn't have whatever stuff it takes. I had none left. And I don't feel like I have a lot more of it this morning either, I'm going to be honest. But well, there's more coughing coming. So I guess I'm going to shut up and quit this one early. Man, my lungs are shot. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I apologize again for the freaking noise. And thank you for your comments, your thumbs up, your kindness, your follows. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.